Do we have to say hi?
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Don't press the button. Okay. Everyone within this room may have had the opportunity to experience anxiety at one point in their life. Anxiety is that feeling of being overwhelmed with worry, whether it be over a nervous reaction you get before taking a test or finding out some life-changing news. As a matter of fact, I'm experiencing it right now as I'm giving this speech due to my fear of public speaking. It is a totally normal feeling to have, but it can be problematic when symptoms interfere with your ability to function in general. Today I would like to discuss the cause of anxiety, the symptoms and effects it has on the human body, as well as the different methods of treatment. I'm not here to give you anxiety over anxiety, but it is beneficial to know and detect when you're experiencing it so that you're able to control it, because let's be honest, it's not the best feeling in the world. So one might start with asking, where does anxiety come from and what causes it? In an article written in the Medical News Today website, anxiety is often triggered by stress in our lives. That stress can come from many different events like financial issues, health problems, the list can go on. It really depends on what an individual considers stressful. And for the majority of the time, anxiety forms over having an uncertain outcome. For example, I mentioned earlier that one could form anxiety over taking a test. The grade is uncertain, so it could cause the individual to stress over the outcome. Fear is the other important ingredient that causes anxiety. When someone is worried, it's because they are afraid of what's going to occur. The example I mentioned of the test would cause fear because the individual would be afraid of failing, so phobias overall play a huge part in forming anxiety. Now that we have an idea of where anxiety comes from and what's the cause, we can go over the symptoms and effects it has on the human body. Symptoms vary depending on what level of anxiety you are experiencing. We can begin with what can be seen as the less aggressive symptoms, such as sweating, flushing, trouble concentrating, and muscle tension, or just overall feeling tight. The more aggressive symptoms are trembling, shaking, shortness of breath, heart palpitations, feelings of choking, chest pain, nausea, diarrhea, and panic attacks. Panic attacks are periods of intense fear and are usually combined of four of the symptoms I mentioned earlier. Heart palpitations, dizziness, shortness of breath, and losing touch with reality. These symptoms are very problematic and can interrupt someone from performing a task or even trying to just relax. They not only cause health issues within the moment, but could lead to bigger problems for one's future health. According to an article written by Ann Pietrangelo, which was medically reviewed in 2014, if you repeatedly feel anxious and stressed, or if it lasts a long period of time, your body never gets the signal to return to normal functioning. That can weaken your immune system, leaving you more vulnerable to viral infections. The same article also claims that individuals who experience anxiety more frequently are more prone to developing chronic respiratory disease. To prevent yourself from being overwhelmed with anxiety, there are many ways it can be treated. There are a couple of natural ways that can relax someone who is experiencing anxiety, including breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are used to help relax the individual because in most cases, someone who is experiencing high anxiety levels are having issues with breathing. An article found on calmclinic.com states that deep breathing isn't always the best tool for someone who is suffering from a panic attack, but it's an awesome way to calm down someone who's in a moment of high anxiety. Taking calm, deep breaths has a soothing effect on your body, and that's why many people in yoga use that as well. So right now I'm going to show you a short clip on how to perform the deep breathing exercise. If it works.
Come to a nice comfortable seat, preferably your hips above your knees, or if you're seated in a chair, that's great too. Rest your hands in your lap or on your knees, and you'll go ahead and close your eyes. And then we'll take a big breath in through the nose, just even and easy, and big breath out, let it go. And now we'll inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
And you just repeat that until you feel comfortable again. Another form of treatment that is huge is seeing a mental health counselor. They are there to listen to you explain your issues and why you're feeling whatever level of anxiety that you're experiencing. It can be conducted at a hospital, but the majority of the time it's conducted in an office. A mental health counselor can help you explore different methods of coping with anxiety, and depending on how aggressive it is, it can lead, or they can guide you to take medications that help cure it. Anxiety is a feeling combined of fear and stress. It can interrupt someone from living what is considered a healthy and normal life. Anxiety is so complicated because it depends on what level the individual is experiencing and can cause so many different symptoms and health issues. I hope you have a better idea of how anxiety works so you can kick it to the curb next time it happens. And that's it.
Yay. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
See? It's a good thing you read that.